Greetings! It is the third edition of Retired Life Inspired with Annie M. We did it! We made it to video number 3. And I am so excited because I am having a wonderful, wonderful time. First, I would just like to begin in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I bear witness there is no God but Allah, who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad. I further bear witness that the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad is His Exalted Christ, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Divine Reminder in our midst. I greet you all in their names in the greeting words of peace of Assalamu Alaikum, which simply means peace be unto you, so don't let it make you feel weird. It's just a nice way of saying peace. But let us continue. Before we go any further, one of my wonderful supporters, and I've got to do a shout out to this person, Color the Rapper. Oh, my sweetheart. Yes, I will remind them. Make sure you like and subscribe. I forgot to say that. See, I'm so new at this. I forgot to actually say what you should say in the beginning. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps with the algorithm. And please do share. Please do share. I hope that the content gets better and better, and I pray it gets better so that, you can pull from this and learn from it and share it with others. Again, this is Retired Life Inspired, dedicated to women 50 plus who are finding themselves having to navigate through this very interesting time. But as always, it is not just it's dedicated to women that are 50 plus and single, like myself, but all are welcome. All are welcome, because this information is something that everyone can use. So there you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be talking about, oh my goodness, we're talking about taking action part 2. I did a part 1. You can go back and you can see that other video. That was actually shot in Chicago this past February. During the annual Savior's Day convention held there in Chicago. And usually it's 4 days, but it was reduced down to 1. And I was considering not going. And slowly but surely, all the excuses for me not to go were being removed. I had a place to stay. It wasn't gonna be expensive or cost anything. I was airfare. I used to work for an airline, so I had umpteen million different ways to get there without having to pay a dime. So all my excuses were removed, and it finally hit me: what if something were to happen to one of these marvelous people that I wanted to meet, to any one of them? And I had a chance to meet the group that I was a part of, that I am still a part of, prayer and fasting group. And what if I had not gone and then something happened? Would I have been able to accept that? Would that have been all right with me? Could I sit with that? And I really thought about it, and I thought, I can't. So I ended up going, had the most amazing time. And check out the video, and you can hear more about that, how wonderful it was. It was just perfect. It was a beautiful, perfect experience. I stayed at that cute little boutique hotel, freehand hotel. No, they are not paying me or endorsing me to say anything about it. It's just genuinely a really cute hotel in downtown Chicago. If you're ever there, check it out. But let me continue on. Taking action. I want to hit this topic today and maybe do one more video this week on that. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But there's 2 areas that I have found that really, impede our progress when it comes to taking action. Now, besides the usual procrastination, we've all done that. But one, paralysis by overanalysis. And the other one is worrying about what people think. Now, the first video I did, I noticed my energy was just really, really kind of laid back. I sounded like that FM radio DJ at midnight. And I've been fasting. It's Ramadan right now, and fasting tends to me just kind of slows me down. and I get very centered, plus I'm praying, so everything is very mellow for me. It kind of takes a lot for me to get myself kind of, excited and up, right? And very energetic. But in other words, Ramadan was doing for me what it needs to do for me, helps to center me. But when I was looking at that video, and I thought, I'm a little too laid back. And I thought about reshooting it. But I know how long it's taken me just to get this far. And I thought, no. You're gonna keep moving. You're gonna keep going. Because it's not the very last video you're ever gonna do. You're not gonna sit there and pick it apart and worry about if this is right and this is perfect and that, and should I do this and should I do that, and maybe rearrange it, and maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. And before you know it, you've talked yourself out of it. And I'd never gotten to it. And I was so happy that I took this step. I mean, I have been on cloud 9 and just flowing, because I know I am finally doing what I have been brought here to do, and that is use my talent of speaking. Did I say I was the best speaker? No. We'll get to that. We'll get to that number 2 part next. But it's something that I'm finding I have a lot of ease to do. Normally, I can be very quiet, kind of in my own space, and want to hide in the background. But if I have something to say, I want it to be something edifying, something that someone else can benefit from. So, ladies and gents, sometimes we can overanalyze a thing that we will never make the move we need to make. We will never write that book. We will never start that workout. We will never make that call. We will never start that online business. We will never do those things that we probably should do to help us, to edify us, to take care of ourselves. Take the step, especially when you get the initial idea. Just take the step. No matter how simple it is, start moving forward. There is a quote by Goethe, and I like this one. I hope I don't blow it, but it's I'll put it in the details. It'll come to me in a minute. We're not going to worry about it. See, this is a perfect example of one of those things I could stop the video and say, I'll do this all over again and I'll get it perfect this time. But no, I'll put it in the details. I'll put in the details below. And if I think about it before the end of this video, then I'll say it. It'll come to me. But in the meantime, let's keep going. Number 2. Worrying about what other people think. Have you ever stopped doing a thing or decided not to do a thing because you're afraid what people will say about you? No? Nobody? I'm the only person that's worried about what other people thought? Oh, yeah. And after a while, don't you get tired of being tired of worrying about what other people might say about you? It's exhausting. And then what you have to realize is that those very same people that might even criticize you, did you ever stop to think that really they just wish that they had the courage to step out and do what you're doing because they're worried about what other people are thinking about them? So you just might as well go and do what you got to do. Even if you're not the best at it, the most skilled at it, but you got this going for you. You're taking action. You're starting to do the work so that you can secure yourself or make yourself healthier or make yourself happier. Why not ignore what they think and just go out there? And as far as I'm concerned, when people want to start condemning me or criticizing me, they probably were never my friends in the first place. And am I really going to miss them? I love doing what I'm doing right now. This is me actually taking a gift, a divine gift that was given to me by the creator of the heavens and the earth. And I'm using it. And I'm not using it this time for like a big billion-dollar company or some store. I'm using it this time for me. And how I use it is in service to him. And that's what makes me really happy. I want it to be a good product. I want you to receive good content. I really hope you got something out of this little third edition of Retired Life Inspired about taking action. And do remember to subscribe and like. Hit the little button down there, or as my friend Color the Rapper would say, subscribiana. I don't think I did it right, but he's someone you're going to come to get to know. Love you, Color the Rapper. You know it, you know it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone's support. Thank you for those that have subscribed and liked. I'm going to be calling out some names in some future editions, but in the meantime, wherever you find yourself, start taking that step. Start taking that inspired action. Start taking that action, period. Thanks again for listening. Thanks for supporting. Peace and take care.